Greetings, ladies and germs of planet Earth and beyond. King Zero Phoenix here, and welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved. It's been a while since I last uploaded this game, one of the main reasons being that, unfortunately, this game surprisingly does not get a lot of love from the internet, which honestly to me shocks me considering how fun this game really is. At least it is in my opinion. The reason I'm restarting from scratch is that a recent update. Certain creatures got new appearances, new abilities, certain overhauls were put in place. Another reason I'm starting over is unfortunately I had it akin to my whim, which basically had all my creatures too fast and overpowered. Of course, I kept it for my player, but even now I can't get over. Look at that beautiful beast. And to me, this aspect just what makes the game so appealing to me. The fact that I'm in a world surrounded by creatures that have always fascinated me since childhood, and now I actually get to tame and learn more about them. Of course, I know these are just fictitious versions of their IRL counterparts, but still, this is basically as close to the real thing as we're ever gonna get. First, okay. Don't need that. Or that. Or that. No. No. That'll keep. Don't necessarily. You know what? I'm gonna keep that. Because Independence Day is a couple months away, and who knows, I may feel a little patriotic. Alright, first order of business, the name of my tribe. I had it before as the Phoenix Dragons, but welcome to the Black Arms tribe. You might as well consider me the head of the Phoenix clan, even though I'm basically the only one here. I would have liked to open this as a server so I could actually invite others to join me in this little haven of mine. But the reality is I have absolutely no idea how to implement that, and I feel like the process would just take too long. That may be me just sounding lazy, but that's just how I am. I think I remember which creatures got the overhaul. I think it was the Raptor, the Rex, the Triceratops. I think the Procoptodon got an update too. For those of you who've never actually seen the Procoptodon, it's basically a primitive kangaroo. Significantly larger than that modern-day kangaroo, but I can assume it's just as lethal. Yes, you heard me right, kangaroos are technically lethal. If you're not careful, they could drown your animals. In fact, I remember 2015, was it? Or was it back in 2015, on the same date as my birthday, in Australia, a woman was walking her dog and it got into a tussle with a kangaroo. And it's not necessarily good if that happens near water, considering kangaroo since they tower virtually all other creatures, they can actually drown your animal if you're not careful. Thankfully, it didn't come to that, but still. They may not eat meat, but they're still deadly. If you ask me, we take the creatures of Earth for granted, since we basically associate everything with intelligence. If nothing can hold a candle to our intelligence, we basically look down upon it. Which, if you ask me, in my honest opinion, is not the wisest idea. Virtually every single creature on this planet, large or small, has a survival adaptation over humans. I mean, because we learned how to shape the world to however we choose, because we've basically lost the need to try and evolve to it, because can you really even call what we're doing adapting? Mejoberry. Hello, friend. How lucky am I that I got a moss chops on my first try. Another good thing about these guys is, not only are they spectacular harvesters, but on another note, they also have to be rideable now. You heard me right, the moss chops can be ridden. Of course, I had to reduce their speed. Wait right here, Mike. Now I'm gonna get me a dodo. I hope that'll be enough. Let's see. A level 30 male pteranodon. This is another male. Two creatures has already just started. This is good progress. This game was, I think I mentioned this before when I first got this game, but this was recommended to me by another YouTuber. And I saw his video, when he basically made his character Noah. Named Noah. Get it? Noah's Ark. Cliche, I admit. And it's actually good now that I have him, because now that they're rideable, I can do this. It also helps that I may have There you go, Mike. Even though their speeds remain the same, everything else about them is amplified. Okay. Now they can carry more. It can cause much damage and can let them health significantly faster. Let's see here. Kinda reminds me of me when I first tried the ARK aberration. I got exposed to a plant that for some reason made my player so hallucinatory he actually just started defecating uncontrollably. The only time I've ever, as far as I know, anyone's defecating uncontrollably is if they had something at Chipotle. Of course, I shouldn't joke about that. I've never actually been to Chipotle or had their cuisine, so I can't really make a comment on it. That also means I can do this, increase their health to such a degree that they don't have to worry about them dying on me. Couple of ichthyosaurs. I guess I must have gotten too close to land and drowned. Interesting enough, the ichthyosaurs, even though they have the appearance of fish, are actually marine reptiles. Some of the earliest, if my memory serves me right. Yeah. There you go, Mike. I admit you look a little bloody, but that'll pass. At least now he's got... It's interesting now that he has the ability to kill. But in reality, moss chops are basically among the most cowardly creatures that are in this game. Not to say that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, we've often looked down on cowardice. Those of us who are considered brave. But the reality is, sometimes cowards do stay alive. There you go. That ought to keep you happy for a while. And now that I got... Sorry. Resources. Excuse me. Let me just borrow these. All this thatch and wood. What I'm curious to know is why did it take the developers so long to make the moss chops actually useful, aside from just being a common gatherer? I was gonna do something, what? Ah, yes, I can make stuff now. Let's see. I'll take the fiber. In fact, I remember another thing about this game so good. I remember, if you know the channel WatchMojo.com, they even put ARK Survival Evolved among the top tier best survival games, right up there alongside Subnautica. Both games are equally my favorite. But to me, what I love about this game, aside from the fact that I can the beacon disappeared. Okay, what should I upgrade this time? Might as well. Reusable spear. I'll do the water skin. Right, fortitude actually affects my resistance to poison, but it also needs to have an effect on my resistance to the elements. Because I noticed before in my previous play of this game, I had it set so high, even when I was in the frozen north, my avatar didn't feel an inch of cold. At first I thought because the game may have glitched or I broke it or something, but nope. I didn't even realize that was my own doing. I don't know what it is about these kind of games, but it just makes me so at peace. Yeah. Gonna make something else. Nope, but I can get flint and stone. Yabba dabba flint and stone. Yabba dabba doo. Sorry, I had to say it. I said before that I tried to get to those obelisks, but given my personal way of doing things, I fail to see me getting close to those things anywhere in the near future. That even saying if I continue this game series. The reason I brought it up because it was, like I said, was recommended, and I personally enjoy it. But I've seen, sadly, that most others don't seem to enjoy this game, which is kind of a shock to me. Then again, I suppose not everybody's going to be interested in the same things, and... excuse you? Rude. Anyway, where was I? Everybody's got their own unique taste in games, and not everyone's going to share the same opinion about them. But still, I figured there would have been at least a decent number of people who actually be interested in the gameplay, to see different ways of playing it, their own methods of how to get through it and all that. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat. There we go. Another thing about that's not the way the game works. Pants. It's making you choose which to upgrade and what you can't. Ooh, there we go. Unbreakable pants. Could you imagine unbreakable pants? I mean, because given the shape of my avatar, I don't really need a shirt, do I? But that being said, everyone needs pants. I've been wanting to get back to this game for the longest time, but I've, Eek! I've been busy with other games like Far Cry, Subnautica, Bendy. This way you can hold more. And I should actually make categorizations for everyone now. First, Guardians, Hack, yeah, okay. Ah, yes, I remember. That's right, dragons and wyverns. I added the mod into this game, just to add a little something extra. I got a mouse chops and a dodo. Before I go, thankfully I already given them names, so let's start with you, Mike. Since you're better at gathering than anything else, I think it's better just put you here, in the livestock category. And dodos, you're essentially prehistoric, famous prehistoric chickens, so let's see if I can actually find you a mate. Ooh, that's right, I got tools. A reusable spear. I can't wait to start using that. The redwood crafting table. Basically, I can take all the trees from the redwood forest you see over yonder, and plant them anywhere I choose. Oh, a female. Perfect. Some would consider this animal cruelty, but that's survival of the fittest. You gotta... It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Like the fact that when we see live chickens, all they do is just stand around peck. They are cute, but then we gotta remember that we basically eat them most of the time when we go out. Like, whether you go into Popeyes or KFC, chances are it could have been them or one of their relatives that you're actually eating. Do we mourn them? It's sad to think about. Reality is, that's how it works. And some people, feeling more compassion towards nature, decide to go vegetarian or vegan. And to me, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you ask me, you're missing out. I mean, after all, vegetables is anything that isn't meat-based. That's not enough to get the nutrients our bodies need to survive. I mean, after all, our kind was originally meant to eat vegetables, but then we evolved to consume meat. I mean, after all, why else do you explain why we have these canines and incisors? These are meat specifically designed for the consumption of meat. Okay, that's enough. Hello, Brontosaurus. Ooh, trilobite. I also may have given the creatures themselves a little extra kick when harvesting. The reason being, because in reality there is the point of the Infinity War, Thanos' motives. There's only so many resources to go around, and eventually everything's gonna run out. People are going to be killing each other over said resources. It's basically just part of a never-ending cycle of bloodshed. So, what did I do? I decided to fix that problem here in this little world I made by making the resources respawnable, and also giving the creatures extra harvest health. Which basically means you get have more than your money's worth when you harvest the different resources. That's why it also takes so long for everything to get to harvest any materials. It may put in extra work, but at least there's more resources to go around. That way there isn't really any real need for tribes and clans to start arguing or killing each other over resources. Because now that there's an overabundance of resources, there's really no need for all this nonsense. I suppose the way this is me playing the games like this is sort of my answer to the conundrum Thanos and his Marvel Cinematic Universe were pressed with. Uh-oh. And I'm starving. Hello, sir. Sorry about that. That was just my old man. Alright. Just a temporary fix. Why am my throat so damn much? Action Wall is a good place to start. I miss. Fortunately, that's the beauty of a reusable spear. Ooh. Right through the brain. Okay, I got that. I know this thing is very leaky, but hey, it's better than nothing. I got meat. Did I make a campfire? It does not. I did not. Can I? Just one rock. There we go. This'll tide me over for a while. I've got much more stamina now. I can run for much longer periods of time. Let's see. This seems like a good a spot as any to start my temporary home. I still remember making it like this the first time I played this game. So long ago. You here? You guys are just taking up space, so for the time being, you go in there. Leveled up again, eh, buddy? Strange though, how did those two ichthyosaurs get beached up on land? Normally they don't go this far inland. Chased, perhaps? I see a manta in the distance. They can be very aggressive. There's another one down there. I just can't wait till I start rebuilding my own little ARK. A purple beacon? Those don't really happen this far south. What else can I make? Nothing else I can use at the moment. I'm already off to a good start. I got a creature with excellent harvesting capabilities. I've already got livestock ready. I just need to get some more creatures, and I'll be golden. Still beautiful no matter how many times I see it. You're male, right? Yep, you're male. Hey, little Lystrosaurus. If memory serves me right, these creatures were actually among the last of the mammal-like reptiles, evolving from the little Diictodon from the early, or should I say late Permian period, when the supercontinent Pangaea first arrived. If I remember correctly, two little Diictodons are supposed to be creatures where we humans developed the bones that would eventually become our inner ears. Oh, look at that. Not even a few minutes and already they're dropping eggs. I'll take that. Let's see. Giving her basically my harvester. I'm just gonna keep upgrading your weight. I don't see a real reason to upgrade your speed just yet. Strange. No Dilophosaurs in the area. Which is odd, considering they're very common around these parts. Lucky stars, perhaps? That being said, I'm not that much of an advocate of luck. Dang. I didn't know any creature could drop that many deuces consecutively. Wonder if there are any Hesperornis around here. I actually noticed I never actually noticed before the Hesperornis. Allow them to fish for themselves and they start dropping golden eggs. Yeah, like the golden goose. This in the old fairy tales. One more, and that's good. Nice color. Intimidating as always. I also may have increased the creature's egg-laying capabilities, meaning they're going to be dropping their eggs a lot more frequently. Call me what you will for making the settings like that, but looks like a Larry, doesn't he? I'm not gonna neuter him. Yet. I honestly don't see a reason to. Welcome to the family, Larry. There you go. Come along, little Larry. I get sidetracked too easily. Ah, 1745. Military time, it's only 5:45 here in this world. Looks like I can still get a little nippy. Come on, Larry, you got this. Only 58 degrees. Why would I need this? Well, then again, I am mostly naked, so... Here, I'll move you to a less resource-rich spot. That way you're not doing that for all eternity. I don't think that was me. I know my avatar's not necessarily hungry at the moment, but still, I guess I'll make sure I eat something else, because I actually haven't eaten yet. Here we are. Yep, this is how humans have managed to stay alive for centuries. Simple, and archaic, but effective. To me, that's one of the things I enjoy about this. When I play games like this, especially with this old backgrounds, having to go old school like this. Same thing in the game in Far Cry Primal. The humility of it all. Not having to rely on all the convenient technologies we have today that make our lives simpler. But just this. Having to get my hands dirty and actually work to stay alive. Do things by people by today's standards would consider a chore. I suppose it just makes me feel a little at ease. One thing I did notice in terms of survival games, I'm surprised some of the other big YouTubers never got around to playing this. Well, maybe they have, I just never noticed it, maybe like on Twitch or something. Maybe I should probably get on Twitch. I mean, it's also popular with gamers, and if I really want to make it big time as a gamer, that could be my chance. Maybe I could, maybe I should. Who knows. But as right now, I'm not too interested in making it to that level just yet. I'm perfectly fine where I am now. It's slow going, but that's fine for me. I don't want to rush into things right now. Slow and steady. That's how I like it. You know, after all, you know that old saying. Slow and steady wins the race. Especially since this whole thing feels more like a marathon than it does a sprint. You see that? Flying feces. That's a first. I'm surprised they never released this game for the VR. This game would be so perfect if they got it in VR. Eat, that's hot! To actually be able to see all these creatures up close for an actual size comparison? Ooh, boy, that would be intense. Simple, yet elegant. And you know what? It's good that I got this much done so fast. I already got a little home, a few creatures of my own. I'm basically already self-sufficient. But for now, I'm just gonna stop. I was gonna... Ugh, crap, I was gonna say something. What else? What? Dang it. You know what? Whatever. Anyhow, thank you everybody so much for joining me on this little adventure. Do let me know in the comments if you want me to continue this game. I know this doesn't get a lot of love on my channel, but hey, I like doing it, and I'd like sharing it, and what I like with you guys, even if you don't take an interest in it. It's fine. Anyhow, hit that like button to let me know you enjoyed yourselves. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're interested in seeing any more. If you're already subscribed, don't forget to ring the notification bell to stay up to date. And like I said, share any opinions you may have with me down in the comments below. And until next time, this is King Zero Phoenix signing off. Later!